Aitor, first of all, having played the first game back in the Premier League in a week to work with the players, how do you feel everybody's come through from that experience?
I think everybody was really pleased after the game because it was the best example to show everybody that the club, the team, and everybody was were ready for the first game. And now from that game, we know that every single game is going to be really, really tough, and for that reason we have to keep working and harder every day.
When you look at some of the players that you brought in during the summer, the likes of Victor Valdez, Negredo up front, clearly players that know what playing in the Premier League is about. Did we see last weekend the importance of their experience?
Yes, of course, and I knew that the few players who we brought here this season, the last season wasn't the best season, but I knew that most of them had Premier League experience, and for that reason I was confident. And last game against Stoke was really good for me because, to be honest, some players showed me that they are better than I thought.
Was that a pleasant surprise?
Yeah, it was a real pleasant surprise because again I knew how good they are and how good they were in the past, and for that reason I said also that to work with them since the beginning of the pre-season was really good, and now we have another big test on Sunday.
And how important do you feel it was for Negredo to get off the mark and get that first goal in the first competitive game?
It was really important. Really important. His goal against Stoke last Saturday, his goal against Aitor, his first game, because I said always that he's a top player, and the only thing that he needed was to recover his confidence. And now he feels confident, he feels happy on the pitch, he's really good with his teammates, so he has to keep going.
Sunderland this weekend, two teams 30 miles apart. Some people build it up as a big derby, as local rivals currently in the Premier League. What are your thoughts on this game?
I can't say a lot of things because it's been my first derby, but since I arrived here, I heard how big and how important this game is for everybody. But again, it's my first derby. I know it's an important game for everybody, but for us it's another 3 points, and we need to add points every single game this season in Premier League, and we know that it's going to be a difficult game. Sometimes it's more than 3 points, but we have to think that they are 3 points.
David Moyes has only been manager there for several weeks. There's clearly still some work going on involving his squad. Defensively, players are coming and going. Is this a good time from your perspective to perhaps take advantage of an opportunity?
No, I prefer to tell you after the game. No, it's definitely a tough game because there is a different game always with David Moyes. You know, he's been there for just 3 weeks, but the job he's done here in the past has been amazing. So I know that they are going up every single week, and they are playing at home. So for us, just we need to keep thinking about ourselves, to play in our style, and to try to win again.
And how do you prepare for a player like Jermaine Defoe, who, given a chance, more times than not, he'll put it away?
It's difficult to stop him because he's the kind of player that you think that he's the only. No, he's not the only goal scorer, of course, from Sunderland, but he's the kind of player that if you are always behind him, it's easy to mark him, but I don't know why, but he scores every single week. So for a reason it's going to be difficult. We have to keep our concentration 95 minutes because he's the kind of player who if you miss your concentration 1 second, he takes advantage in that situation. For a reason he has a good work behind him with the team, but he's a really, really dangerous player.
And finally, from me, in terms of team news, is everybody fit?
Yes, I think he's okay, except Grant, a bit, and not in the room, but he's been out for another 1 or 2 weeks, but the rest of the players are ready to play.
Thank you.
Aitor, when you looked at the statistics from the Stoke game. Did you get a sense that because perhaps of the adrenaline and the excitement of being back in the Premier League, the players perhaps tired a little bit in the second half? And is that something you'll have to watch out for against Sunderland, because again it's a big occasion?
I think it was a mix of a few things. It was the emotions, because again, to play in Premier League, we had 8 players who never had played in Premier League, so to play at home the first game against a team who's been 9th the last three seasons, a team with a lot of changes like Aitor, it was difficult the first game in the season, so there was a few things, and for that reason I was really pleased, because even when we weren't 100%, the team was consistent on the pitch. They played with really good attitude, good intensity when we were good, and the point at the end for us should have been 3 points, but 1 point. The first game always was good, but more than the point about our image.
As you said, it's your first derby week. Have you done anything different in the preparation for the game? Will you do anything different in the way you travel or anything like that?
No, it's the same, because again it's a derby, but for us again there are 3 points, and we don't have a lot of experience in derby. We didn't have experience in Premier League last Saturday, so we don't have experience in derbies. But again, all of us as a player or as a coach play derbies, and we know that there are something more in those games. So for that reason, everybody is ready, and just looking forward to the game.
You had terrific support. The fans quickly sold out their allocation 10 days ago. What do you think it means to them?
I think it's very important, and if I say that we didn't have experience in Premier League, we have experience, and since I arrived here, the support always has been amazing. We are in Premier League is because they've been with us since the first day when I arrived here, and for a reason they know how important they are for us, and for a reason we are going to need them in the same way that they were last Saturday, and they have to be all season, because again it's been a long time to working a lot to be in this position now, and we have to work together.
And just finally from me, David Moyes' team, obviously you know plenty about his career. What will they be like? A tough team to break down, do you think?
Yes, because again, every single game is difficult. Now today a couple went to Watford, but again they have good players who can play. The four up front, David Moyes' job the last 3 weeks, for sure the team has improved, and for that reason we have to go there, knowing that it's going to be a tough game. But again, we have to think about ourselves and to play in our style.
Thank you.
Aitor, Mark Denton, BBC. Just on the derby, first of all, if you would. Obviously only the second game of the season. Is it a bit of a relief to get that game out of the way early in the season?
Can be, because again, I don't think we are, and the rest of the teams are 100%, and now is the most important thing always are the points, but at this period of the season the points are vital. So for a reason it's a derby, and for the reason I said that it's an important game for everybody, but for us it's 3 important points, and it is the mentality which I have to transmit to my players, because again we have another game on the following Sunday. We had a game last Saturday, and it's just to keep adding more points.
And obviously very, very early days, only game 2 coming up, but how do you feel that the players have taken to being back in the Premier League again?
I was really pleased after the game. I was really pleased this week, because you know, after our performance last Saturday, I thought that this week was going to be more relaxed, because you know, sometimes when you play well, you think that you are better than you are, but the attitude on the training ground has been perfect, because all of them know that we have to perform in the same way if we want to win the games.
And finally, for me, just on players, and how important is it to you and the squad to get the services of Gaston Ramirez again this season?
It was massive because he helped us a lot last season. And for example, he was one of our first targets this summer. And for example, it was easy because again, when he wanted to come here and I wanted him, the crew wanted him. So when all of us were completely sure that he was coming here and he was happy, he recovered again his best because he's an amazing player and I hope he's going to play better every single day.
Thanks so much.
One more question, Aitor. Are you still active in the transfer market, or do you think your business is pretty much done in the window?
Do you know our coach that is stopped in August 19th till 31st? Always we're open.
Do you want to give us any clues?
I don't know, I'm focused on the game tomorrow.
Best of luck. Cheers, Aitor.